Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back once again to the United Regional Chamber of Commerce's weekly update. We try to bring on you some interesting guests and some different programs that are going on. And I think, as we all know, coming up this weekend is Veterans Day. And I'm very pleased to introduce you to Dr. Trinh Vo. Dr. Vo is the owner of Orchid Dental that just opened up her beautiful new office there at 555 Pleasant Street. But she has a special program going on for veterans called Smiles for Soldiers. So, Dr. Vo, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. First off, tell us a little bit about you.
So I actually grew up here. I went to middle school and high school in Attleboro here, and I went to college not that far from me in Providence and BU for dental school. And after that, I joined the Army to be the Army dentist. That was the reason I wanted to be a dentist. I just met some vets at the VA hospital and the dental clinic there when I was a young kid trying to figure out what I wanted to do in my life. A dentist there took me under his wing, brought me in there, let me talk to some vets, and that was it. I realized I really am a very hands-on person, so I really like doing dentistry, and I would want to work on soldiers, and I thought that was going to be my life. I was in the Army for 5 years as an Army dentist, and my husband and I realized we really wanted to start a family and be near family to help with our little ones. So we moved back to Attleboro to be with my family because they're all also live in Attleboro. And here we are. So it's been 5 years. I really love Attleboro. So when we decided that we were going to open our own office just to accommodate my lifestyle as a mom of 2 kids now, we thought what better location would be is to open in our hometown, serve our community that we love, and that includes, people we know, classmates I went to school with, or parents of classmates that I went to school with. We just love seeing familiar faces and catching up because life is a little busy now. So it's nice to see some of them come through, and we just kind of chat about what they've been doing for the last, decade even. So, and so I love it. It's been great. And it's been great to see all those high school students, friends and classmates that I haven't seen in so long. So, but yep, so here we are. We've been open since May, so it's only been 6 months. We're new. We're a small office. I plan on staying here for quite a while. I live here now too. So, but yep, that's about me, and that's about a little bit about the office.
Oh, well, tell us, why is it so important for you to give back to the veterans as you are going to do this Saturday? First off, I should back up. Let's back up a minute. Tell us about the event.
So the event is going to be this Saturday on Veterans Day. Fortunately, my front desk is sick. So she's out. She's going to be out for a couple more days. So we're actually going to try, and if we have more interest, we will put those patients back on next week, even on Tuesday when we're here seeing regular patients, and just to kind of accommodate. But so events mainly for active duty soldiers, veterans, retired. If you're a guard that haven't seen a dentist for a while because you can't find offices that accept them, this is a day for that. You can come in. I'll check your teeth. Whether you just need a quick, maintenance like a cleaning because it's been a while, or if you need a broken tooth, need a filling, something that can help you with on the same day, I'm happy to help with that.
Okay, and so let's tell us, why is it so important for you to give back to veterans?
I was in the Army, so I worked when I was a dentist in there. I worked with a lot of family members of active duties. They live far from home, so I can really understand the struggle of what it's like to serve our country. Just the sacrifice, whether you deploy or not, whether you're just a spouse, the sacrifices that the soldiers have to put up with to serve our country, to be deployed, or just to be at work. It's a lot. So I thought my life was to stay in the Army for a long time. Or if I were to leave the Army, I would be at the VA. And life just didn't happen that way, but I still want to continue to kind of connect with them or give it back to them somehow. And so this is what I wanted to do. I always wanted to do this when I left the Army, was to do, free day. And I try to convince some of my employer before, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And now here I am with my own. So this is what I wanted to do yearly. We wanted to make it, grow, and hopefully get more people to help out, and help out more of the veterans or active duty who are serving, or even reservists as well, in some way, just to give back to them, just for the sacrifices that they made or continue making.
So it doesn't make any difference what branch of service that these folks are currently in or have been in. They can come and see you on Saturday. Now tell us, how do they register for this?
All they have to do is just email us and call us. We don't want people just showing up, because then it's just chaos. I also don't want people hanging around for hours waiting. It's not fun. So it'd be best for us to coordinate, a time when they can come in. So we'll do it based on appointment, basically, to call and make an appointment with us, and I will fit them in their schedule, so that way they'll show up, but be quick. With not like those free clinics day that I volunteer at, where hundreds of people show up and you don't know what to expect. You don't know how long the wait is. I don't want it to be like that. We are small, so I want to be a little more organized, and you'll make sure you have an appointment. Do not hang around or booking a whole day and not be able to enjoy Veteran Day at all, because it is a day for veterans to, remember that they serve their country. So spend it with the family and do whatnot, and just enjoy the day.
Well, and your office is so very conveniently located. It's right there on Route 123.
Yeah.
To the folks that live in the area, almost at the entrance of Sensata.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful brand new office. We got the opportunity to do a ribbon cutting with you a couple of months ago now. So tell me, how many staff members do you have?
Very little. So I have is one front desk and one assistant. So I am your hygienist currently, and your dentist. So until we grow, which is why it's even more important for you to just not show up, because of the limited staff. There's only me, so I can only see so many. And now if they're going forward, if there's a lot of interest of veterans reaching out, I can always ask for help, but I would have to plan that accordingly. Regardless, this is why we have to have people register first, meaning they just have to email or call us. And so we know they're coming, and we can tell them when they can come.
What is the most common issue that you find with veterans not seeing a dentist?
Emergency visits. They'll have, they break a tooth, doesn't hurt, or they have a small cavity and it grows over time, and now it hurts, and they can't go somewhere, because everybody has employee situation right now where they can find enough people to work. So lots of offices have a long wait, and you have an emergency, you're in pain, you just want to be seen. And so it's hard. It's even harder and harder now to get in that way. So I don't want, even if just a check, I want you to get ahead. So if you come in to me, take a look, I can take a quick look and tell you if everything's good, that's great. You just need a little cleaning, who doesn't need their teeth clean and have a fresher mouth. And then if you have some issues, we can either take care of it, or I can just tell you at least what to prepare for it, make an appointment, and all that stuff, whether it's with me or the regular dentist, wherever they normally go. And not only that, there's also oral cancer screenings. As we age, we have higher risk of getting oral cancer. No one really looks at the mouth except dentists. So your doctors don't really know what to look for, and that's because that's our job. The mouth is our job, so that's what we look for. So even if it's just a quick check or an oral cancer screening, that's what I'm here for. And I can do that. It's better to get ahead than wait for pain. It's never, a good situation to wait for pain, and now you really, really need help. And it's, coming on at the worst time of your life, whether you're about to go to an event or it's a weekend and no one's open. That's the kind of thing we don't want anybody in the situation, especially veterans, or guard or active duty. It doesn't matter what branch. To me, we're all the same. We're all serving a country one way or another. I have friends that are in all branches of the military, so it doesn't really matter to me what branch you're in. I was a reserve at some point too, so.
So one more time, give us a timeline of the day.
So the timeline is day Saturday. I realize today's Wednesday already. So if you think it's too late, it's okay. Just email or call us. I will fit you in, whether it's next week, but just call this number or go on our website, and that's Orchid Dental Mass. So MA stands for mass.com. And you can email us that way at admin@orchiddentalmass.com. And one of us will get back to you via email or phone call. And we'll fit you in to see you. So I'm extending this till also next week. If you can't absolutely make this Saturday work, I'm here to help. And I really just want to give back and just help you. So that way, you're not going to be in a bad situation unexpectedly.
Well, Dr. Vo, first off, thank you for your service in the U.S. Army.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. And thank you very much for offering this out to all of our veterans in the area. It's a much, much needed service, and it's truly respected.
Thank you. I really hope somebody's going to know someone. I know it's hard for veterans out there. Sometimes they don't have a phone or they don't have an email. So if you know somebody that is a veteran, doesn't matter when or what day, what branch or anything like that. If you know somebody and they could use a help for me to even take a quick look, just reach out, let them know, have them reach out to us so you can reach out for them. But I'm happy to help. Okay. And thank you so much for having me on.
Great. Dr. Vo, thank you very much, folks. Thanks for joining us again once a week. Shout out to James Friedman and all the team over there at AACS who puts up with me every week to produce these shows. We really thank you. And folks, stay safe. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Take care.